This video speaks to what an environmental specialist does within his job description. The ES answers to the Technical Services Manager, TSM, and is a resource for the Facility Manager, FM. This information is provided as a source of general interest for all interested parties. It may be used by human resource personnel as a base to develop job requirements for positions required to be filled within the company. May also be used by job seekers to provide an understanding of advertised job positions and allow them to write their resume in a manner that suits the advertised or non-advertised position. This information was gathered and collected from many job-posted sources: newspaper job section, business magazines, company websites, and the internet in general. It presents a cross-section of the needs and requirements of many diverse industries, especially the building facility management, operations, and maintenance required. The duties of the environmental specialist. The ES ensures compliance with local, provincial, or state and federal regulations as related to hazardous materials. The ES is responsible to develop and maintain the management information systems which state the location of the hazardous materials in the facilities. The ES is responsible to update and provide training in regards to hazardous materials and waste for employees. The ES is to oversee the work of outside contractors when they are removing or testing in regards to hazardous materials and waste. The ES is responsible for investigation of employee complaints when dealing with hazardous materials, waste, and air pollutants. The ES must maintain accurate chemical inventory records. Also, must maintain accurate records when dealing with the shipment of hazardous materials and waste. The ES is also required to join committees and organizations, which will allow the ES to keep informed of current and proposed regulations related to the field. The ES must oversee and perform field work as required. The ES must oversee the sampling of material and waste that is suspected of containing asbestos. Also required to maintain operating and inspection logs on an ongoing basis which contain clear and concise reports based on field inspections. Also, to recommend the development of training programs to educate employees to allow them to comply with hazardous materials regulations. The ES is to ensure that all right-to-know information is disseminated to required personnel. The job requirements are a bachelor's degree or higher in physical or biological sciences is required. Good computer skills, excellent people skills, working knowledge of hazardous materials, including hazardous waste, asbestos, and other hazardous pollutants. The ability to understand and apply government regulations related to hazardous materials and wastes. The environmental specialist should have experience in inspecting for hazardous materials and understanding processes which can produce hazardous waste and hazardous air pollutants. The ES must always be aware of keeping the employees safe. Thank you very much.